and going and going.
Playing from around 210 yards here. Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice. Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's get back to it, shall we? All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Setting up this putt 20 feet from the cup.
If that's the right pace, this should drop. Oh, that's a lengthy putt. Well hold. All right, Rich, we've made the turn now into the final 9. What are your thoughts so far?
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Lovely effort, that. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Yeah, fair amount of elevation here. They're going to have to be careful that they club up because you do not want to be short.
Putting for an eagle.
Surely it's going to.
For eagle.
Wasn't me.
He's currently sitting in first place. Pegging it up on the 11th hole here. Wow, mate, that's some golf back there. An eagle. How good. Wow, what a shot. Oh, you beauty. An eagle.
Can't believe this, Luke. Again today, it's simply absurd. What did this guy do this morning?
We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Okay, let's get back to the action. Let's take a look at the leaderboard now after that hole, and they're currently in first. Lydia Ko holds second. Going with the 8-iron here.
Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
A good stroke. Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Watch, it wasn't me.
It's time to check on the leaderboard. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order.
Wasn't me.
Yeah, that one will play. Playing from around 110 yards out. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. And tidy looking shot, that one. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Has to putt this one downhill.
Big putt for par coming up. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that. Welcome to this par 5 hole. From around 180 yards out.
Watch, it wasn't me.
Gee, I think they've got the handle of this game, Rich. Fairways and greens.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
And after that fine display, they are holding first spot on the leaderboard with Lydia Ko trailing in second place. Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. Second shot here on the 15th. 7 feet to the cup. Just building upon his advantage. He keeps making the important plays. We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
He sits in first position. Stepping up to the 16th tee now.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
This one looks to be heading towards the green. 8 feet to the cup.
Looking for another birdie here.
I know it's her. I know it's her. I know it's her.
It's half a chance of being holed, this one. Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. Teeing off here on the 17th hole. Opting for the 5-iron. This one's going right at the pin here. Putting for birdie here. If it's up, it could be in. Well played. Still in the lead now after that hole. Now on the tee of a long par 4. This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 170 yards.
Needs a little ground help to the left.
Henny's down there. You got a read?
Yeah, he's got just over 16 feet here.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
And that will do it for this player today.
I know it's her.
Well, that's some pretty tiny work through 2 rounds, Rich. Has opened up a huge buffer over the field.
I don't think I've seen 2 rounds this complete in my life, Luke. Having such a massive lead, how can they handle it?
.2K Sports and the PGA Tour proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Knot Championship is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this 3rd round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam, and this player starts their round in the lead. How should they approach today?
Well, they've got the lead, and there is a significant chasing pack. So they can't get too wrapped up in what's going on behind them. They've got to kind of keep their nose out front. They got to keep pushing along and play the golf course. Don't think about who's chasing you down. Just think about playing the golf course. But if you do find themselves falling back a little bit, then they need to go ahead and start making a little bit different push, maybe come up with a different game plan. But right now, out in front, they just kind of have to play the golf course right now and keep that in their sights.
Can't wait to see what unfolds. And after a birdie at the last, he'll take the honour on the hole. That one's heading down Broadway. Henny, what's the player facing here?
They can't quite see the green here, Luke, because it's elevated, it's much higher. They're definitely going to have to club up.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. Ooh, that almost went down. Just 3 feet to go to the hole. Don't miss this. They can be costly.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot. That's not what he had hoped for, I'm pretty sure of that. Second shot here on the 4th. Oh, that one just missed the hole. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Oh, I like the look of this. Oh, what an excellent time to make a big putt like that. And you bet their rival knows just what happened. Nicely done. Putting for birdie. Oh, what about this start?
Trying to make a statement early and often.
This hole is a par 4. Second shot here on the 6th. Chosen the pitching wedge here.
Wow, they really put on a show with that approach shot, and their rival, Xander Schauffele, appears to be taking notice as well.
And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the day. Let's take a look at the leaderboard now after that hole, and they're currently in first. Lydia Ko holds second. Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
This is looking around 115 yards out.
Oh, just skinned the hole, that one. A birdie putt awaits. Currently in first position. On the tee of a par 3. Going with the 7. Okay, that'll work. 20 feet to the hole. Get in. Oh, what a shame it didn't drop. But that looked good the whole way. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. We've reached the 9th hole. Time to tee off. You liked that, didn't you? Playing from around 190 yards out. Oh, this one's right down the pipe. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
This is a 12-footer here.
A bit long on that one. It's just about 3 feet away. And after that fine display, they are holding first spot on the leaderboard, with Lydia Ko trailing in second place. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 185 yards.
Trying to get it to move a little bit to the left here.
You love watching people play the game when it's like this. It looks so easy.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. We have a par 4 on this one.
Nothing quite like an eagle at the last. Almost as good as a shrimp on the bobby.
Time for the second shot at the 11th. That should find the surface. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. That's tracking. Oh, you're going to be hard to catch now if you keep making putts like that. Let's take a look at the leaderboard now after that hole, and they're currently in first. Lydia Ko holds second. Oh, well done. Oh, good look at a birdie here. Get in the hole. The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke. Getting their groove on.
Let's see what happens here at the 13th. Well, there's no doubt they'd have some positive vibes coming off that birdie. Let's see if they can keep it rolling. Oh, that was pure. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
Yeah, that one's looking good. That's just inside the range. Oh, 13-footer coming up here.
Now that's how you roll the rock.
And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Love the long holes. Welcome to the par 5.
Luke, that's a stonking drive.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 195 yards. Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it, though. Let's see.
So exciting to have an eagle putt here. And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Well, let's get amongst this 15th hole. That's a big drive. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Just 3 feet to the cup. He's currently sitting in first place. Time for the second shot at the 16th. That was never really a comfortable shot for them, was it?
What a shame. Has hit a lot of greens today, just not on this occasion.
And after that fine display, they are holding first spot on the leaderboard, with Lydia Ko trailing in second place. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Oh, that one's straight at the pipe. This one's for birdie. Well, that'll play. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. Playing this shot from about 180 yards. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Well, this one's right at the pin. Now, that looked pretty good the whole way. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
An opportunity to make their par. And that brings an end to today's play. Let's head to the clubhouse. Oh, don't give them praise. Just look with admiration. What another magnificent performance out there. A huge lead with a round to go, Rich.
And with that huge of a lead, all
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Knot Championship is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. I'm Luke Elvey, here alongside Rich Beeman. It's the final round here, Rich. What's our next player up against as they begin it?
even with this massive lead, there is no lead large enough, I have to say. It's a very uncomfortable situation because there's only one place to go, and that's down. So this player has got to be aware of that, go out and try and play as rock solid the first 3 or 4 holes as humanly possible to continue that lead.
Well, it's time for the preamble to be set aside. Let's get into the action. Good looking shot, this. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
They're setting up this next shot into quite an elevated green, Luke.
Should find the green. Oh, that's a great approach shot. This putt is about 8 feet.
Fantastic play so far, setting this up for the eagle.
Wow, they certainly got out of the right side of bed today.
That sets a positive tone for the player, doesn't it?
Well, they'll be looking to use that momentum they generated on the last with an eagle. That's a nice looking tee shot, that one. Time for the second shot here at the 4.
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. Oh, he's on fire today, building upon his lead, hole after hole.
Setting the tone early in this round.
Well, not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole.
Outside chance for birdie here, Luke.
Big chance here. Just didn't drop. An opportunity to make a par here. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Around 110 yards to go. Choosing the 9-iron here. Well, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. Setting up from the first cut here in the green. They could hold it from here. You'll take the tap in for par any day. Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole.
Luke, with water down the right-hand side, most players are going to be taking a driver out and bailing down the left-hand side. Maybe something less to avoid that fairway bunker down there. Still a fairly generous fairway. From there, second shot plays downhill, about a half a club. Generous size green, bunkers kind of dotting all sides of it, but not overly difficult. I think you're going to see a fair amount of birdies here.
Oh, just missed. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. And now that finds him in first place. Let's see what happens here at the 8th. And choosing the 8-iron here. A quality shot that. These putts really add up at the end of the day. Right on 12 feet. It's got a chance. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. Let's take a look at the leaderboard now after that hole, and they're currently in 1st. Lydia Ko holds 2nd.
Wow, I didn't even know they had this power. Great drive.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
You're going to need 1 or 2 clubs more because this green is sitting up.
That was a beauty. A 7-footer right here. Oh, that's a ripper. It's a lofty position this player has held all tournament, but what a buffer they've built with just 9 to play.
Absolutely. You dream of being in this position, ahead by a bunch with just a few holes to go. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the view. Needs a little members bounce to the right.
That's well played. Pin high. That's the mark of a ball striker. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
Still in the lead now after that hole. Well, there's some real momentum with this player coming off an eagle at the last. That's heading for the fairway. Here we have the 2nd shot into the 11th. Oh, well played. And after that fine display, they are holding 1st spot on the leaderboard with Lydia Ko trailing in 2nd place. Well, they'd love a little bounce to the right here. A wonderful shot and a birdie opportunity coming up at the 12th. Yeah, they're good momentum makers, those ones. Good putt for birdie.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And now we find ourselves with a par 4 here. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
He's setting up here from about 115 yards. Feeling strong, going for less club. He seems to have all the wind in his sails and maximum confidence out today against Xander Schauffele. I think Xander didn't really know what he was getting himself in for after that shot.
That's some good golf right there. From around 180 yards out.
All right, he's going with a little extra club, gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout.
Putting for eagle here.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
He's making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Time now to play the 2nd shot on the 15th hole. Just putting on a ball striking clinic, it seems, today, Rich. He sits in 1st position.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
He's got roughly 105 yards here.
Lining up the birdie putt here. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. Oh, what a shot by our leader.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
And there it is. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. And a chance to ice the tournament here. Holding the lead, playing the last. Oh, that was pummeled. Great drive. Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber.
Simply amazing power on that tee shot.
Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure. And this is why they put in hours and hours of practice. A putt to win it all. And how about that? Victory is yours.
Give that player a high five. Unbelievable what kind of form they're in right now. It is absolutely amazing to watch.
This is pure dominance.
Pure dominance.
That was an outstanding start by this player, Rich, and they've gone on to victory. What a way to win.
It's very rare where you see a player absolutely dominate a field like they did in this tournament. Unbelievable job all around.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow. PGATOUR2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the first stop of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Today's coverage of the FedEx St Jude Championship is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. I'm Luke Helvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hey, Luke and Rich. I'm looking forward to treading the fairways again with these two because they were absolute fire the first time round, and I have a feeling that after their exchanges on social media, it'll be even more spicy out here.
Yes, but they certainly have to make the most of every moment they get because there'll be very few today. Fire up. This is a big rivalry, this one. Well, that's a no-fuss par to get the round underway, Rich.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
Second shot on the second. Well played, mate. The putt drops, and we're moving on.
John, what's going on? Talk to us, Goose.
Well, I am on the third hole, and Justin Thomas is just getting ready to hit.
And that makes him tied for first.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Well, this should find the short grass. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
This whole location for him, well, it's about 185 yards out.
This one's heading left, I think. They're in the bunker. Got a chance to get up and down. And back to the course with the live action. This putt is about 17 feet long. So close to the eagle. And with that, he's now broken the tie, all alone at the top of the leaderboard. The fourth hole here at TPC Southwind is the first par 3 on the course, and it measures just under 200 yards. Just avoid the penalty area to the left. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Oh, wonderfully played chip shot.
Such soft hands.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Wow, that was just striped. Playing this shot from about 170 yards out. Currently in the lead by a shot.
This needs to go a little bit right once it lands. John, talk to us. What do you got for us?
Down on the sixth hole now as Justin Thomas gets ready to hit.
Putting hasn't been the strength today. Hopefully that can change right here.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Leading by a shot after that hole. The strategy at the 6th here at TPC Southwind on this par 4, measuring just under 450 yards from the tips, is to position your drive from the tee to give a clear shot into this green.
That lie was so bad, I didn't think they'd be able to get it anywhere near there.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. The 7th at TPC Southwind is a strong par 4 measuring 482 yards from the back tee. A big clump of trees on the left and the one on the right is to be avoided off the tee. Also, a good angle to attack this green is from the left half of this fairway with a huge greenside tree that also affects any poor approaches. Our man on the ground, John, he's down there. What's the news?
Well, I'm on the 8th. This is Justin Thomas's next shot.
Let's return to live play now. This putt is about 16 feet.
Rolling end to end, this looking nice.
Leading by a couple after that hole. The 8th hole at TPC Southwind is a really nice short par 3 measuring just 164 yards. This green has been recently contoured, so accuracy or distance control off the tee is paramount. What an opportunity to make a birdie. That'll sting a bit. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. 2 great shots are required here because this hole is a long par 4. Oh, he's caught up in some branches there. Well, this rough looks to be lush and thick, doesn't it?
Nice out the rough here.
John, give us an update. What's shaking?
Down on the 10th hole now, guys. This is Justin Thomas's next shot.
And back to the play, shall we? And here we are with the 3rd shot. Currently leading by 3. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? And he needs this to save par. Good putt, that. Currently 3 strokes up after that hole. The 10th at TPC Southwind is a par 4 that plays just over 450 yards from the back tee. A lot of players take less than driver here to position their ball for the best approach to an uphill green that has a number of tiers on it. Accuracy on both shots are required.
Nothing good out to the right. This is in trouble.
John, you're down there. What's happening?
Down on the 11th hole. This is Justin Thomas's next shot.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. How close was that to going down? Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. The par 3 11th at TPC Southwind measures just 162 yards, but looks can be deceiving here. While it looks pretty, it can bite you. Make sure you've got enough club here on approach. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. And with that, that's their 4th birdie. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Time for the 2nd shot at the 12th. Great shot.
Let's go to our man John on the ground. There's something brewing down there. Let's find out what it is.
Well, I'm down here on the 13th hole as Justin Thomas prepares to hit.
Oh, a 9-foot chance here.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Leading by 5 shots after that. The 13th at TPC Southwind is a strong par 4 that plays uphill and a slight dogleg to the right. It requires a big drive up the right half and then a very accurate approach. There's a heavily bunkered green there, so make sure you hit your approach in the right distance. Not bad. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard.
Looking really good. John, give us a small update.
Down here on the 14th hole, guys. This is Justin Thomas's next shot. And about 32 feet to the cup from here.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our leader is up by a whopping 6 shots now. The 14th at TPC Southwind is one of their signature holes. The par 3 that plays downhill considerably long, around 240 yards, is hit over a big body of water to the right. Fortune favours the brave here. If you need a birdie, go flag hunting. Otherwise, lay up to around 20 feet left. And let's have one more look at that shot.
Now look how they attacked this one.
Leading by a whopping 7 shots after that one. Accuracy is required at the par 4 15th, just 395 yards off the tee. Players like to lay back to give them the right number into this green. And there's a little creek that meanders through the centre of the fairway here and up to the right side of the green. So make sure your approach is accurate.
Wow, did this come out beautifully. Really great work sticking the green from that lie.
And if this can go down, he'll save par.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
No, that's too bad. Good looking putt. Well, they say a bogey pleases someone. The rest of the field buoyed now after that drop shot by our leader. The 16th at TPC Southwind is the last genuine birdie hole on the course. It's a par 5 measuring just 530 yards, but there's a lot required on the tee shot that's played uphill to a ridge. If you can get it up over the rise, a good chance for reaching the green here in 2 to set up a birdie and even perhaps eagle. But be wary of this green. There's a big bunker short left, and if you find it, it's not an easy up and down. Well, maybe even a par can be hard. And our intrepid on-course reporter, John, standing by.
Down here on the 17th, and this is Justin Thomas.
Didn't that look good for a long time? And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. Our current leader is enjoying an 8-stroke advantage. The penultimate hole at TPC Southwind is a very strong par 4, measuring 490 yards off the back tees. There is a little creek that runs through the centre of the fairway here, but that only catches the biggest of drives. There's 2 big trees either side that you want to position yourself in the middle of, so then you can hit a clean shot to the green. 2 strong shots required to get onto the surface, and even once you're on the green, par isn't assured. Currently 9 under for the event. The finishing hole at TPC Southwind snakes around a huge hazard to the left. Avoid the water, Rich, and then you can go for that green.
This green tilts from right to left, working down towards the water on the left-hand side. But let's face it, if you hit it in the water, you've hit a horrible shot. Anything out to the right is just fine.
Well, that was a stout performance all day, and they're going to find themselves with the lead.
They're going to be sleeping on the lead, which is always a nice feeling. But